Matt, just remember, no drilling while we're...
Yeah, I'm done with the drilling.
Good.
Hello and welcome to another fish unboxing.
Hi everyone.
Everybody, this is quite a big box. I ordered 2 boxes. They sent us 1 large box.
This is a big box.
This is a big box from Indonesia. So I like them because they got like all the rare stuff, like
Big
different
variety.
things. But I am already disappointed because I ordered Coryne Mini.
I don't even know what that is actually. You've been saying this all day.
I've been saying it all day because I don't know. I just noticed on the scientific name, but it's a licorice gourami.
Oh yes.
One of my favorite little fish.
Very, very cool.
It's like ridiculous how colourful they are for such a tiny little gourami. Like amazing.
Did you order the
They
blue
didn't
ones?
have. They didn't have the red ones. They had the red ones.
Right. Still exciting. I think there's 12. I counted 12
good
bags
stuff.
in here, and some mini bags. That's always exciting. Small
Mini
bags.
bags are always exciting.
Yeah.
Guys, what I'm going to include in this video, but it's not part of this order. We managed to get a few zebra plecos.
Yeah.
In a decent size, L46 from Malaysia, which is one of my favorite places for quality.
Those are the best ones I've ever seen.
Best I've seen.
They're big, the belly's nice and round. You know, sometimes they come. Yeah, the fins are good.
Long.
Fantastic package on them. Really good.
Don't come and see them. If you don't want to spend money, don't come here. It is unreal how beautiful these fish are.
And the leopard frogs above them.
And the leopard
Tank above
frogs.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go for it, Ethan.
Right,
Let's see what you got here.
First bag.
Okay, now I hope this bag is good.
Is this what I think it is? I
Yeah.
think these are kubatais.
That's right.
So, why Richard's saying that is the last batch didn't ship well at all.
No.
So, these look good. They look like they're swimming well.
We eventually managed to save the last batch, but it was a long journey.
Yeah.
And they turned out to be pretty good at the end.
They were fine, but yeah, they
They
didn't
just don't
ship.
seem to ship well.
The kubatais never shipped super well, so...
Alright, so this looks like... Oh, these are apistogrammas, guys.
More apistos.
Now, I made a mistake of ordering apistos 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Released the video a week later so that they've acclimated and been under quarantine. But yeah, the sales were rough.
There's some pandarinis left. There's some cockatoides left, and probably by the time this video comes out, there won't be any left, except these, hopefully. They have flown out the door.
So what I'm hoping for here, these are Agassizes, right?
These the Agassizes?
We didn't, the standard Agassizes.
Okay.
Last week we had the double red,
yeah.
which I almost took, but then one of my friends, coincidentally also Richard, he ended up taking them, so I was like, okay. Then I ended up taking Vegetas.
Yeah.
And I was also trying to decide between Vegetas and McMaster because they're close.
I think the Agassizes and the Vegetas were the fastest selling on the last batch.
It was nuts, nuts.
But I
And
like
gorgeous. I'll put a video up like
they were crazy.
under the Chihiros. Wow.
That was pretty impressive. But there's a nice leaf in there, so hopefully they've shipped quite well. It's always nice to see that.
So what I was trying to look for here, if it is pairs, it does look like there are. I've seen a few females there, so I'm hoping that it is pairs, but difficult to tell at this stage.
Very.
But yeah, that's so dwarf cichlids. So don't get a fright when you hear the word cichlid. It doesn't mean they're going to chow everything. These are friendly, peaceful fish.
Very placid.
More peaceful than a ram.
Yeah.
Very peaceful.
They will still, it's still got a big mouth on it, so probably like a baby shrimp and that.
Yeah, don't do shrimp.
Are definitely, that's why I unfortunately can't keep them as much as I want to, as I said last time. But yeah, so, this is an exciting bag. These are stir-bys.
Stir-by Cory.
They're one of my favorite Corys. Not my favorite Cory, but these are very cool. The nice orange on the tips of the fins. They get a little bigger. They handle warmer water a bit better. Very, very stunning Cory. And one of the bigger ones as well, but lovely fish.
I think it's the best of the standard Corys.
Without going into the specialty, which there's
could be something
in here. My favorite Cory.
And another type of even more rare Cory. Right, and talking about standard Corys, here we've got pandas.
Panda Corys.
Panda Corys. White and black, they stay a lot smaller than stir-bys, but not that it's a small like a pygmy.
Yeah, it's smaller one. This is more common, 60p, 45p.
Yeah.
And
don't damage your plants, don't dig as much as a stir-by.
Exactly. Stir-by is gonna get into there.
Beautiful fish.
Oh.
Yeah, they got a bit of colour.
I'm surprised. exactly. There's color on these. These look Basmani rainbows.
I thought he wasn't going to remember for a second there.
Like,
I thought you were struggling and dragging it on.
I was more surprised to see the color because normally, you know, when they come in, they're a little smaller. We don't bring in these massive ones. They aren't as colorful. You've got to be a bit patient with the rainbow fish generally. They develop color as they mature, but these are pretty colorful out the bag. So
not bad.
That's pretty impressive.
Great
Awesome
stuff.
fish.
Get a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger tanks, 4 foot and up, I would go. You can try them out, maybe a 90 at the beginning, but they're going to outgrow it eventually.
You want a 120. I think actually the best tank for those.
Talking of 120Ps, have a look at this big boy. 120P new spec UNS 120 by 50 by 50, 16399. And the thing with the UNS is 45-degree edges. Look at that. Beautiful.
It would be like a Rio 350 or a Rio 450.
Okay. Yeah.
Big,
like
big tank.
like
lid
Prof,
on it.
Prof had them in
like
his tank. Yeah.
Profs has those are really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you got there?
What is this? This is an Iranian dwarf rainbow fish. I think it's perhaps the most colorful of the rainbow fish.
Yeah.
Blue stripe down the back, yellow fins,
Lovely.
orange body, bright blue eyes, colorful,
Stunning.
active, and the males will have these like territorial dances to attract a female.
That's so cool to see when they do the dances.
And pretty much shrimp safe. Eat baby shrimp, but adult
Everything
shrimp,
does,
no
just
problem, no
yeah.
problem.
Oh, this some angels. Are these
Angels.
blue panois?
Blue panois, yeah.
Blue panois angels. So that's very exciting. We haven't had blue angels in a while.
Yeah.
These are on the smaller side, but that's actually quite nice. You can grow them out.
It's really got a bit of color.
Color, they look healthy. The fins look fantastic.
Very
They're
good.
nice. There's no clamping of the fins.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting to see.
Guys,
Nice.
don't put too many angels in a tank.
Yeah.
So if you've got, let's say, I mean, it's going to be from like maybe a 90p up. Like I'd only do 2 angels in a 90p. If you had a 120p, 4, you know, and go from there.
It is a cichlid after all.
Yeah.
So
Cichlid again. This is the theme here.
South American cichlids. So you know they can be a bit nastier, the bigger ones. But I mean, so can discus, and those are generally considered very placid fish. So
Discus is also a cichlid.
cichlid as well. There's a lot of nice cichlids.
Are
you going to do a
I
small
might
bag?
leave that for
I
last.
think leave those for last.
Because that'll be my pick of the box, and I know what your pick of the box is. Oh yeah. So now in our last video, I said I hate ordering rams.
Yeah.
But we haven't had for so long. I'm
Forever.
under so much pressure that I thought let's take a chance
And see.
So now I'm already quite happy here because they haven't come full color, which is a good sign
Yeah.
because it's showing me that they haven't
No
been
hormones.
treated with hormones. Yeah.
So that's nice to see. They look very
Good
healthy.
size, they look healthy.
Yeah.
They've got a bit of color.
Are these just standard Germans, eh?
Standard German ram. It's my favorite ram.
I have to agree. I like the standard German the most out of the.
Yeah.
Although
And why are they called German rams?
I actually don't know. I assume some German
Because-
person discovered them or bred them.
No, imported them first to
First
bring
to
them
import.
into Europe. So
Okay.
then we know it's
German
a
ram.
German ram. Yeah. Similar to your pistos, a little bit more territorial. Definitely don't keep them with shrimp. But
It
your other
is
fish, no problem.
problem.
And I'd only keep them like a 60p and up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go smaller than that.
It's
Unless it's just them, but then it's even a bit of a push. I
small
wouldn't
fish
recommend
with
it.
surprising amounts of attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. And the colors, they like fluoresce under light. Amazing.
I don't know if I've pulled this bag up. No, I haven't.
I think those might be platinum Ruminos.
So, Rich
Yeah, there we go.
Platinum
Spoiled the whole
Rumi-
thing.
Yeah, took my thunder.
Yeah.
Platinum rummy noses. This is might be one of my favorite tetras.
Yeah.
Do you know where these looked very good? Was in last year's South African aquascaping champion Hamden used I think it was 60 or 70 of these in his tank.
Yeah.
Tight schooling fish, and the nice thing about the platinum versus the standard is there's a little shimmer on the top of the head, a little silver
Gorgeous.
well, platinum.
Gorgeous.
Very, very nice fish, tight schooling.
And if you have some of these and you've got some
Mixed.
standard ones, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like they all swim together. It's the same fish. Ethan, this might be your bag here.
my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so then you can do that
I'll
last.
do that back.
We've done everything else, eh?
Yeah, I think so, besides the minis.
No, here's something.
Oh, I like
Okay,
these.
so I'll do these then.
Yeah.
These have got a few names. Some people call them torpedo barbs.
Yeah.
Some people call them roseline sharks.
Denison barb is another name.
Denison barb, that's part of their scientific name, Denisoni, something like that.
Yes.
But yeah, so this is a fish that gets a bit bigger, would go very well with your rainbow fish, your bigger rainbows.
Actually, with the rummies as well, because they school together. They'll almost.
It's basically a Ruminos.
It's a big rummy.
It says barb, but I promise you, it's like a Ruminos.
Yeah.
Their behavior, quite friendly. They'll tolerate even smaller tetras. Yeah. The only thing I wouldn't do is keep these guys with a very slow, timid eating fish.
Yes. So
because they're very fast, aggressive feeders.
They're fast fish in
friendly
general.
in the tank.
These, and if you've got a big tank, a nice long tank, these are going to cruise up and down.
They're so cool.
They look
so cool.
Really cool. Right, okay. My favorite bag. So this is a Cory. These are Adolphoi Corys.
Eventually, they're here.
I have been asking for this fish for, I think, 2 years. And we got them the once and they were
wonder why they call them Adolfo, like Adolf.
I don't know on that one. Are you going to make a moustache joke?
No, I'm leading up to it. A lot of people have been coming and saying Ethan looks similar to this guy named Adolf with the moustache and the haircut. So
I don't see. I'm not doing the hair like Matt. You know,
that's where I was going with that.
Then I'd look like
pretty sharp. This Ethan, I caught on pretty quickly there. Well done.
This is such a cool Cory. I love it's got black and orange stripes with a cream body. Yeah, this is such a cool fish.
I can agree with you. Yeah. Like that's your best Cory.
Yeah,
I fully understand it. They're awesome.
I'm excited for those.
Yeah.
Those are very cool.
Okay, then let's finish on a Cory note.
Oh.
So these, I don't know if this is my favorite Cory. I'm not really sure what is my favorite Cory. But this is Cory barbatus, which is quite a rare Cory. You can tell by how it's packaged. It's it's not a cheapy Cory. It's a rare Cory. When they're small, quite unexciting. As a mature fish though, wow.
Yes, this is very impressive.
This has to be right up there with some of the best. Bronze, black, bits of sort of goldish spots, lines. It's like a crazy, it's more like an individual fish. Every fish is its own individual.
Is a tad smaller purple?
No, longer, yeah.
Oh, is this a big?
And it's got a longer nose to it.
Oh, okay, yes. I do remember you showing me photos.
So these guys, I always hope that we don't sell them, which is a weird thing. So that we can grow them up a bit so I can see some of these colors and that you see on the internet. But I have to say they are quite popular.
Those are cool.
All right, everybody.
Right.
One last thing. Matt, just come here. This will be the last time you see Matt's haircut. Maybe you might have to duck a bit there. This will be the last time you see Matt's haircut for the next 3 months.
4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
On his way to Copenhagen
not so
to get pastries.
I like the food over there.
Yeah. So he's going there to renew his citizenship. He'll be back. He'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Keep housekeeping. Bye.
Good one.